Good morning. Bonjour, bonjour, everyone, and welcome to another set of BVI Market Connect. We're so glad you could join us today as we continue this exciting series that connects our partners and our colleagues and helps us grow the reach and reputation of our beautiful British Virgin Islands. Today, we're headed to France, a market full of travelers who love adventure, culture, cuisine, of course, a touch of luxury. We're thrilled to be joined by colleagues from Aviareps, Mariska Travol, and Isabelle Gilquian, who will be sharing valuable insights into the French travel market, transitioning and opportunities to inspire more French visitors to discover the BVI. We also have some news. We have an upcoming French fam trip soon. For anyone who might be new to these, the FAM gives travel agents the chance to experience the BVI firsthand so that they'll be better able to sell the destination. You got the echo. Sell a destination and make better recommendations in doing so. Before we jump in, I also want to note that we currently have our accommodations booking and occupancy survey open. We'd really appreciate your feedback if you could take a few moments to complete that as well. So with that, let's get it started. And I will hand over to the lovely Mariska and Isabel to take over and take us in a journey into the French market. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining.
Thank you. Hello to everybody. Thank you for being there. We're going to share the screen, of course, with a small presentation. So as you've just been told, so myself, Isabelle, I'm the head of tourism in the French office of Aviareps. And we've been working for BVI at Aviareps France for more than 4 years. We're really very happy to be representing such a pristine destination. Mariska is the account manager for the BVI, so she should be your point of contact. But whenever she won't be there, of course, I will be more than happy to join. Do you have the presentation?
Isabel?
Yeah.
I'm sharing, but can you see the window?
For me, no, I don't see it.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know for the others.
No, we don't see it.
Okay, there is technical problem here. I'm trying to solve it.
We see PDFs, but not
the document. That's what I was trying to fix. Sorry, just a minute, please.
So you will see it, and like this will we go through those slides. There's also Samia working on the team. She can't make it today with us. She was busy, but we are the 3 women. There's no men in the team yet, but we never know. So it's Isabelle, myself, Mariska, and Samia all together, ready to be present on answering any question you would have at the end.
Okay.
It seems to be coming.
So sorry for that.
We did. It's okay. We did the introduction. So now I'm going to be quiet. I'll be talking a bit later on in the presentation, and I will give the floor to Mariska.
So this was the team. So hi, everyone. So I will talk a little bit about the travel trends that we've seen the past summer in France. So there was a drop in long-haul bookings from France, as you can see, minus 16% in July and equal in August. So the outlook for the end of the year is showing a slight decline. The demand was expected to recover from September, but it's still being slow right now, what we hear from the travel agents. And basically, French travelers are looking for, as you can guess, sun, nature, and also authenticity. They're quite keen on all-inclusive experiences, as well as cultural trips, and also wellness-focused stays. What we can say more about the trends is here you can see the top 10 long-haul destinations for French travelers in 2025. Right now for French travelers, as well as New York or Dubai or Cancun. So these destinations all offer sun culture and also a strong sense of escape, as we can say. For 226 travel trends, what is expected is rising travel demand. So more French people are planning international trips. Meaningful experiences, and they're ready to spend more for unique and memorable trips. So they will value it's more about the trip than doing a lot of trips. So not many short trips, that they're going for a more high quality journeys. There is also a trend and a shift in France for people who want to do eco-friendly and responsible travel. So sustainability matters more than ever. So for French travelers. And they want to avoid the crowded tourist spots. So they like to choose peaceful destinations or escape mass tourism. And connect with nature and local culture is also very important. So there is also a trend, but it's worldwide. But the growing influence of the social media and the AI to help book the trip. So it's playing a bigger role in how people choose and plan their holidays. If we take a look at the Caribbean and the BVI, what we can say is that for the French travelers, so the Caribbean remains one of the top whole destination for the winter travel, especially between October and March. As you may know, so Guadeloupe and Martinique are among the most popular choices for French people. And also there is some potential for island hopping trips and tailor-made multi-island packages. So yeah, demand is shifting towards high value, low volume travel. And this fits really also for BVI positioning. So it's quite good, and so this is quite good for BVI as well. French people will be interested in discovering the destination.
If I just may add something, when we
Sure.
talking about travelers, we're talking about like a bit high-end travelers. Not everybody go long haul in France. We have different type of wages, and some people have got low income. So we're talking about the people that are traveling at least once a year for long haul destination, meaning that they have a good job. So just for you, I don't know how you know the market, but it means 25% of the population, but they travel at least once a year on long haul.
Yeah, thank you, Isabel. What we can say about connectivity between France and the British Virgin Islands. So as you know, it's not always straightforward or direct, but there are options available. Here are two of the main options, as you see. So the main connection through Saint-Martin and Miami, so daily flight with Air France to Saint-Martin. And then with French B through Paris Orly Airport to Miami. So here are mainly those routes that provide important gateway for French travelers to reach the BVI. And also we have some positive news about new routes. So we're starting December 2025. So Air Caraïbes will launch a direct flight from Paris-Orly to Saint-Martin. So it will operate 3 times a week. So this is quite positive. And also there's a new direct route for Paris to Punta Cana with Air France. So yeah, improve the connectivity to go to maybe to the British Virgin Islands. If we have a little market overview, there are some examples about the tour operators. Some are selling the BVI already in France, so that are well known by the French people. So here you have an observed price range between $3,000, $10,000 per person, depending on the hotel category and travel period. So mainly there are some packages, there are some tailor-made luxury trips and island hopping, also some sailing adventure, like Nomad Aventure is selling. And so also, turquoise Theo, then you can see the brochure here, the image. So also tailor-made luxury trips, island hopping, cruises, and also KZN with sailing adventures. So they are a tour operator who are very much liking the BVI and selling the BVI. We hope there will be more in the coming years, of course. Isabelle?
Sorry, I forgot. So yeah, we were wondering the knowledge you have. So let's say that we have tour operators. Have you seen? Some are already programming BVI, so that's a great news. So we have to get more, as Mariska was saying, of course. But a lot are specialized in France, in the Caribbean, of course, because we have Martinique and Guadeloupe, Dominique, Saint-Martin that are French. So we have a lot of the trade tour operators, but even the travel agents selling Caribbean destination. Most of the French Caribbean would be less expensive than BVI. So you are more pristine and a bit more remoted also for the French market. And especially you are lesser known, which is good and bad news for the trade. The good news is that they can address clients that have done everything in the Caribbean and promote BVI as a lesser known, but as it's lesser known, themselves are not always very knowledgeable. So when they are trying to build a new itinerary, it's a bit complex for them. That's why I guess they are trying to reach out to you, DMCs, hotels, sailing, I mean, everybody here on the ground, because they need to have like a very detailed, precise information, because they need to go beyond the postcard, because BVI is beautiful, of course. But if they go just for the things that can be found on internet or within an OTA service, then they won't seduce their client that are really buying through their channel, because they are looking for tailor-made adventure. So the French partners, when they trust a partner, like I said, hotel, I mean, DMCs, everybody, when they trust you, they are investing. So it means that they are ready to travel, to discover, to make sure that they are on point when they talk to their clients. So they're really taking time. So it means for some of them, they send their product manager with the sales team on the destination. So, that's why it has to be like a win-win situation, both, of course, for the tour operators, but also for you in gaining more visibility on the French market. So so local partners, I guess you have to be really mobilized. I know it's not easy and we have a time difference also that does not help. But at the beginning, even if you think the questions from the trade are basic, they're asking like how to go from an island to the other and what is the best, what do you recommend? You really need to think that they ask those questions because they want answers from local. They don't want to find things on internet or through ChatGPT. They want really your insights because you are the one that are trustworthy to recommend the best things. And also not telling them what you would say for the US market or for the German market. Really adapt also yourself when you talk to the French professional. So French traveler, as I said, they know the Caribbean, so they need to be convinced. So everything the partners are going to say has to be on point. Sorry, it's a bit, I've said it already. I know French is a small market, but we can bring, to the table customers that are ready to spend when they are with you. They're not going to go. They would go to restaurant, they would do some sailing. They are ready if they love the thing that are on the ground. They are ready really to, they are ready to take everything in. So let's say we have a wish list, and that's why we tried. So of course, you might not be able to do everything, but let's say that we do the wish list because we talked to some of the French professional first. They would be so thrilled if you show that you are concerned by their request because they know they're a small market. They know that you have bigger, fish, but they would be really like even more motivated if they feel that you are very concerned when they ask something to you. Secondly, yes, as I said before, when you start your day, it's already late in France. So if something is urgent, if you are able to answer ASAP, that would be great. France, okay. Will not be like the biggest market ever. We cannot promise that, but we can promise you, Mariska, myself, and Samia, to make sure that we increase the visibility on the market and that people within a year maybe are going to go to their travel agency like looking for BVI. So, we have to make it work both sides. And one thing that is important is the rates. I know you're working a lot with OTAs for the French market, I guess, but the rates you would offer to professional needs to be lower than the one a traveler can find on an OTA. Otherwise, the professional will not be able to sell BVI. And the travelers are going to wonder why it's more expensive via a professional. And that's really a dream if you could have some small allotment, but I know we are too small as a market. But if you could give access via GDS platforms that they can book directly outside of the block sales dates, that would make life easier for everybody when they know what to buy and what to do here at the BVI. So what's key, I repeat myself, it's really trust. But you have to trust our market and they have to trust you. And I'm sure this is going to make fireworks and it's going to take off. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabelle. Now, let's have a look at the 2025 actions. So as you said, Isabelle, some French people don't know about the BVI. So there is really a lot to do with the digital campaigns, for example, to boost the visibility of the destination. Also newsletters and campaigns. So we have a digital campaign coming up with the media.geo.fr. and also with digital advertising campaign with InVibes. So BVI was a proud sponsor of the big EFTM. So it was the big fair in Paris for the professional of tourism. BVI was sponsor of this event, so it gave a lot of visibility to the destination. And also, we are currently also running a campaign with Voyage Privé. You may know it's a leading online travel agency, so specializing exclusive and luxury travel deals. So this campaign is also in collaboration with some of the villas in the BVI, participating in the campaign with offers, so to attract more visitors. So hopefully some French people will book their trip with this campaign. And as Felisa said, also maybe a fam trip coming up, so the travel agent can also know more about the destination and sell better as well. So this was, for example, sorry, the computer is a bit slow. Okay, so this is the Voyage Privé campaign, as I was telling you. So with the offer, this was the sailing offer, and then the villa. So the offer is for 1 week. So on the website with all promotion on social media as well. And so here are some ideas for next year to make the BVI a top-of-mind Caribbean destination for the French market. So yes, as I said before, big objective here is to increase the visibility of BVI in France. And so engaging and training more French travel professional through webinars and also newsletter, also organize some B2C events with French tour operator who are already selling, the trips and who already have high-end clients. So this will very much help, we think. Invite maybe also some product managers to visit the BVI, organizing maybe a workshop with local industry partner, as you are, would be valuable as well, we think. On the media side, sending, of course, press releases to the French media, focus on nature, culture, sailing, and then maybe also invite the journalists to discover and boost coverage. Digital visibility is also very, very much important. So running digital campaigns all year long, especially during the booking periods. And also use keywords to ensure that BVI appear when French travelers search for Caribbean destinations. So there is a lot to do. And we are happy to do it, to promote and increase the BVI visibility in France. Maybe Isabelle, you want to add something?
No, I hope there's some questions. I mean, we are ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much, ladies, for this very informative and interesting presentation. Now, at this time, we'd like to take some questions from our viewers and listeners. So if you'd like to give a question, if you have a question, please feel free to write it in the chat, the messaging section of your team's application, and we'd be happy to answer questions.
And if the questions are coming later, I'm sure, I mean, you guys would be liaising with us and we would answer them anyway, because sometimes it doesn't pop, right away. also good rates for the flight if we don't get